My name is Heath Thornhill, 15th of the 3rd, 1986.
Cool, awesome. So, Heath? What do you love in life? What are the things you could rock your world?
Rock my world, technology stuff,
Yeah.
gadgets,
Yeah.
cars, and
Any
sunshine.
particular gadgets? Any
Just
particular technology?
No, just
stuff?
things that do a lot. Anything new,
Yeah, cool. Okay.
then like not what everyone else has.
Yeah, cool. So, is there any particular gadget that you would like to have that you don't have at the moment?
No, I kind of collect rock gadgets. Probably PSP.
PSP. Okay.
Yeah.
What gadgets have you got?
Oh, I just like my camera, laptop,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't want an iPod. I've got MP3 player
Yeah.
and a mobile phone. That's probably the four.
Those are the
Yeah.
things.
I think that'll be the newest.
Yeah. And which just thinking about if a good mate of yours were drunk and he was describing you, how would he describe you?
I've been thinking about this one. Probably funny but dry
Okay.
and a bit conservative.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Okay. And just thinking about, as I said earlier, the boomers were kind of into VW Beetle and they were into vinyl and they were into the Beatles and they were into Rolling Stones and stuff like that. And the media they related to very much was the radio. So for you, what media do you think is yours? Internet?
It's a computer.
Yeah. So is it the computer? Is it a particular software package, or is it email, or is it particular websites? So what?
For information or for just perspective on life?
Well, let's work back from that. What is it about the computer that's important to you? Let's answer that, and then we'll know where to go.
The fact that you can gather information about anything you want, whenever you want.
Okay. So are there particular, with that in mind, is there particular websites or particular software that you feel really allow you to do that and make you feel?
Google.
Okay.
Google and RSS feeds.
RSS feeds. Tell me about that. I don't know about that. I should do.
A lot of websites these days have a little RSS feed button.
Yeah.
So if anything's posted or anything new that's posted on that,
Yeah.
will get added to your favourites. It's like a favourites.
Yeah. Okay.
And so that's highlighted when anything new is. So you click that website.
I
and it
didn't know
lists
that. That's
the headlines.
that's
basically.
great. That's
And
great.
so you can. It's like a newspaper, but it's updated basically for you.
Fine. That's really powerful because there's this thing called. There's a new thing called. Sorry, begins with S. I've just downloaded it. Stumbler.
Oh, stuff. Yeah. What does that do?
Basically, it's kind of like Pandora only for the internet. So if you're going to a particular website, rather than Googling, it'll actually, other websites like this as you're doing
Oh, okay.
it.
Yeah.
So if you went to, I don't know, Harley Davidson, then it would say other websites like this. Or you went to a particular interest area, it gives you prompts.
Yeah.
So, what is it? Just thinking about. If I said, right, I'll give you a magic wand, you could change anything about the world you wanted to. What would you want to change right now? You are God in this moment. You are the man.
What would I change? I would want to be able to go anywhere.
Cool.
Just like transportation, yeah. Instantaneous transportation.
Awesome. Okay. Thinking of instantaneous transportation, your pod, you've just entered it, and you've zoomed to New Zealand in 20 years' time. What do you think New Zealand will be like in 20 years?
What
Will
I
it be
think,
similar?
what I want.
What you think it
Yeah.
will be, and then we'll talk about what you want it. What would be similar and what would be different?
I don't see New Zealand changing that much in 20 years.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit more industrialised,
Yeah.
a bit more savvy.
Yeah.
Auckland will be bigger. I mean, like the CBD will be pretty much Auckland, probably, in terms of high rises and stuff like that.
So how would you
That's what I
like
think,
it to be?
How would I like? I think it shouldn't change as much as it might do.
Yes.
I think it should stay similar to what it is now, and keep industry we'll keep manufacturing and stuff overseas.
Yeah. Okay.
And keep New Zealand as an innovation centre.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a thinking place rather than a doing place.
Yeah. Okay. That's
keep all
really
those
good.
factories
Out. So, any particular style of innovation or anything that you think?
Well, I hope it'd be like product, software, those kind of things.
Okay. And so, thinking about Generation C now, who do you think Generation C are? Do they exist? Are they?
I think if you said like Generation X had identity about freedom, I think Generation C don't have an identity at all. They try to find identity in products, in personalising products. They try to show everyone's individual identity rather than a group identity.
That's interesting. So what do you think? So everybody's being quite individual.
Yeah.
What different styles of individuality do you think? Are there dominant styles of individuality being expressed, or is it just so?
I think it's much of the same.
Yeah.
It's just that people like to think they're different, but they're all buying the same things, just altering it slightly.
So what do you think of the kind of things that it's quite interesting, because what you're saying is that Generation C thinks they're individual, but they actually aren't.
No, because they're all conforming to the same ideas, like consumerism and stuff like that.
Okay. So are there particular products do you think typify Generation C, or?
Well, you can say the iPod.
Yeah.
Computers, laptops. Everyone has a Mac. Yeah. Has that stigma, or not stigma, but that attitude or that persona.
What style of music do you think, if at all? I mean, I'm not.
I think it's washed out. Because we can always go back in time, and I think the more we go step forward in time, the more diluted it's going to be, because we have so much to draw upon.
Yeah, that's
interesting. And so in the 70s, 60s, there might not have been that much.
Yeah. Whereas there's that.
Where our tastes are broadened, I think.
That's really interesting.
Because in the 70s,